channel. And today I'm back again with one of the important session and interesting session of my show, that is knowledge and learning. And today with us is one of the young minds and a very hardworking student. Now he has joined IIT Delhi as a student, and moreover, uh, uh, he is an alumni of our school, and I'm proud to say this. And let me tell you that he passed his ICC board exam with 97% in the year 2019, and later on he joined in KVS for his higher secondary, and now he is with us. And today the session is actually for uh, the students who are the aspirants of IIT, which is one of the biggest exam in our country. And so let me call his name. He is RVKM Yogi. In short, we call him Yogi, and he's very good student, and all the teachers from our school love him, because he has some character which is different from other students. So welcome Yogi, welcome to the channel. Thank you for taking out some time with your new institute. As you're there, you have a lot of exams, project works, but still you took some time for the students uh, who are watching through my channel. So thank you so much for coming here. So I have few
It is my
questions.
it is
Yes,
my
yes.
privilege, sir.
Uh, Thank
Sir,
you, thank
appearing in your channel is a privilege.
you. Thank you so much, Yogi. So,
Yes, sir.
so the thing is that I have few questions which I have got from the students who has dream for the IIT like you. So, one by one, I'll ask so that you can answer those in your way, so that they will be motivated and they will be confident enough to start their journey towards this. So I have few questions. So let me start with the very first question, that how is the life in IIT than the normal life in the other places, like at your home and in your hometown?
The life in IIT is amazing, absolutely amazing. We have all the world-class facilities available here. Seniors are very friendly and helpful. They guide us all the way, be it in academics or co-curriculars. They guide us. Professors are very excellent in their department. Many of them are recipients of international and national awards. They are well known throughout the country. I mean, to sum up, it is very blessed to be here.
Absolutely. As
Yes, sir.
because we can say that IIT Delhi is one of the top IITs of this country. The next question which have from a student, he was asking like, how did you prepare for the JEE? Very straight and simple question. How did you prepare?
Before I started preparing for JEE, um, I had an aim that I wanted to see myself in IIT Delhi one day or the other. That burning desire to achieve this aim motivated me all the way. I did not look back. Yes,
Okay.
sir. That was the ultimate motivation for me, that I had a dream and I had to achieve it no matter what.
That's great. That's great to listen. Even we have noticed you, and I've seen you. I think 2 to 3 years when I joined St. Joseph School in the year 2017. So you are a great learner, actually. The first thing, the quality which you have is listening to the means seniors, listening to the teachers. Then you make some means comments if you understand, if you uh, that's what I want to say. That you're a great learner, actually, and
Thank
listener.
you, sir. Thank you so much,
That
sir.
that that actually paved your path to IIT. I feel like this because your parents, your teachers, your well wishers, you should listen to everyone. and this paves the path automatically.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the next question that I have is, what was your inspiration that made you to choose IIT as your goal?
The tremendous impact that IITians have created, not only in India, but globally, inspired me to join IIT. Secondly, I was inclined to physics, chemistry, and mathematics since my school level. Thirdly, it was my father's dream to see me as an IITian.
So finally, that dream has come true.
Yes, sir.
So how's your parent? How they are feeling? Means how they are feeling at this moment when you are at the greatest institute of the country?
I cannot express that feeling.
Mm.
It is
We,
very, very proud.
even we teachers are very much proud of you. Even a lot of teachers who taught you from young age, like from primary to high school, they all are like, when they heard the very first day like Yogi has got selected, they all were very happy. Everyone has a smile on their face. So even I come to know in the morning, even maybe the results were announced during the night time. I think so, because I heard it from one of our teachers,
Yes,
the
sir.
biology teacher from our school as well. So I was really amazed and shocked, and very, actually I was quite confident, like because you are a very hard worker. So that I was really happy that you somehow, means your hard working paid good for you. Okay, so the next question that I have is, what kind of routine and timetable did you follow uh, to do this?
Usually, when students make the timetable, they first prioritize the other activities other than studying, and they adjust and take out time for studies,
Mm.
like as if studies are a burden for them. They are
Exactly.
not interested in studies with passion. There is no enthusiasm in most of them. What toppers do is not that way. Toppers decide decide that they have to study. They have to spend most of the day in studies. So they make a timetable when they have to take breaks, not when they have to study. This is the
Exactly.
exact difference between toppers and others.
Correctly said.
Yes, sir.
So nowadays, this actually happens. They have all the other activities as their priority, and in the last, they come to study. And this actually affects a lot because they lose their energy level, they lose their confidence, they lose their, what you say, the motivation, everything goes away. If you are going to some other way, like playing is good, like you should be a physically fit,
Yes, sir.
but like these days students are a lot more involved in mobile phones, and
Yes.
even we can use it in the correct way
Yes, sir.
if it
In
is used
limited amounts.
right. Like we can use some specific study purpose, we can use mobile phones, and yes,
Yes,
sometimes we can
for
listen to music.
recreation also it is good, but in limited amount.
Exactly.
If it exceeds, then it is problem.
Yes, absolutely correct. So students, you should learn this from him, because uh, I think that Yogi is far away from mobile during his school days. uh,
Yes.
is that correct?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes. So moreover, he was with books. A lot of time he spent with book, and a lot of sites maybe he visited, I think so. Have you visited few sites for your study after books?
No, sir, not exactly. Books
Okay.
are the first thing.
Okay. Okay. So I have few more questions. So how many hours did you study in a day?
So basically, I used to make a to-do list for the day.
Okay.
It depended on the to-do list,
Okay.
how many hours I need to spend on that day.
Okay.
Like some days it was 8 hours, some days it was 14, some days maybe more.
Okay. So means it's not like a fixed hours that
No,
someone
sir.
should follow. Like these days,
No,
if
sir.
students study for 1 or 2 hours, they say they have studied a lot. They have spent a lot of time with books. But what do you think? It's not enough to fix a time like foundation, 1 hour, 2 hour. It's not required. If you have not finished with particular topic, you should not close and get up from the study time.
No,
It's
I
something
don't
like
think
that.
so.
Okay.
No, I don't think so, because sometimes it happens that while studying we get bored.
Okay.
So in that time, it is better not to study because it will not get into head.
Exactly. Yes.
In that time, students must take out some time and like do some productive work,
Hmm.
short productive work, like strolling for some 2 to 5 minutes. That will
Hmm.
help, but not that scrolling apps in that time. That will ruin the studies.
So you used to do this your days when you were preparing
Yes,
for
sir.
your J.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If I got bored while on a topic, then
Hmm.
I used to spend some time in walking, and I used to return back.
No, like if I say like you're bored with physics or chemistry, then would you shift to some other subject like to maths or something else that you would prefer that time? Or you will be away from books. Like if you are bored with physics, then you're keeping the books and going away. Or you will shift to some like some other textbooks.
No, sir. If I'm bored, then I will keep my studies away
Okay,
for a while,
okay, okay,
refresh my mind, and come
okay.
back to studies, because it requires interest, deep level of interest and
Mm,
attention.
exactly.
Otherwise, it is nothing but cramming.
Yes. So okay. So next is, do you think coaching is compulsory for JEE or NEET or other competitive exams that is there for our country? So what do you think?
I think it is good if you have coaching for
Okay.
JEE or NEET, but in case you don't have, then it is also good. I mean, there is no difference coaching can create. It all depends on the student. I know many friends who went to many popular coaching institutes, but they did not get even an NIT. So
Mhm.
this is a fact that coaching cannot be a passport to success in JEE. It all depends on the student and the self study he or she does.
Okay. So my question is that have you gone through any kind of coachings during your days?
No, I
Or
completely did self study.
okay, that's a very interesting to listen because these days most of the parents, even in Kharagpur and in other places, they put their child to some coaching institute for the IIT level exams, and
No,
even for other.
coaching classes are very good, but
Mhm.
if the student doesn't pay attention to coaching classes,
Exactly.
gets distracted, then it is loss of money and time both.
Mhm. Right, absolutely
Yes.
correct. So one thing I would love to ask you that, uh, according to you, if someone needs guidance, so which platform would be the best for the students in these days, because they are now habituated with the online classes, and even they know the offline classes from the very primary age, but these days they are also habituated with the online platform of learning. So what do you think, which would be better, whether it is offline some coachings or online coachings? And if you make some point, then I would love to listen. According to you, what is your prior means coaching institute would you suggest for all the students who are preparing for this exam?
Offline and online coaching are good in their own way.
Okay,
We cannot make a comparison between them, but I would prefer online coaching these days because it takes travel time in offline coaching classes.
okay, please.
Um, Among online coaching classes, I will prefer Physics Wala and an
Okay,
academy.
Mhm.
Both of these platforms are amazing.
Yes, even it costs a very small amount these
Yes,
days. Physics Wala is like 1500 or 2000 or something like that. They are
yes, sir.
uh, it's 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 okay for every ground of people, like from poor to middle class to high class. So
Yes, sir.
that's a great initiative uh, done by this Physics Wala, Alak Pandey, and
Yes, sir.
I'm really a great fan of him. Being a
Yes, sir. Me
teacher,
too. Yes,
being a teacher, still I love him. I love him. The way he inspires, the way he motivates the students for these prestigious exams, these great exams of our country. And nowadays, these exams are it's very tough, in fact. But there should be some proper guidance, and in that channel, I can see that he's a very
yes, sir.
enthusiastic person and doing great for the youth of this country. But most of the students maybe they are in wrong track. So it's good to go through those small trainings which he gives. Okay, so coming to the next question, that is, uh, if anyone clears J mains and is not uh, confident enough to like, get through JE advanced, so should he or she not appear for the exam? What do you think?
If a student is eligible for JEE Advanced, but because of confidence issues, he or she decides not to appear for JEE Advanced, then that would be one of the greatest blunders ever committed by that JEE aspirant.
Okay.
Most students take JEE very seriously, more seriously than they should,
Hmm.
because JEE should be taken as a game. It can happen that the competition is very high. You should try your best and forget the rest. That's the only motto.
So when you wrote and came back to home, so how you felt? This I want to listen from. So was you means confident enough that you will be selected, or you were waiting for the results?
No, sir, I was confident. After the
Okay.
exam, I knew that I will be in the top 100, top
Hmm.
1000, top 1000 students.
Great. Yes. So it's very proud for us that you are one of the top 1,000 students of this country who got selected in this IITs. So the next is, according to you, how can a class 12 student who is having compulsory attendance and regular examinations in the school should cope up with the situation to clear J in that appearing year?
Yes, this is a common problem of all the JEE aspirants, of most of the JEE aspirants who have compulsory attendance in the school. In this case, I will advise them to join online platform like Physics for Learn Academy. And also, they must be productive in their time utilization. They should try to put in maximum hours as possible for the self study after school. So that is the only thing.
So
It is challenging.
going school is not any kind of harm that you want to say that.
No, sir.
Exactly. So even the school level exams are also important because we have
Yes, sir.
class 10 mark sheet, we have class 12 mark sheet, which is going to help sometime. Maybe not in the IITs, but it's good to have such
Yes, sir.
results to show your potential to all the juniors or all the mm, who are connected with you. Yes. So the next is, did you have any favorite subject while preparing for JEE? So do you think is it good to have a favorite subject while preparing for JEE or NEET exam? What do you think?
It is good to have favorite subject, but in order to qualify JEE, all the three subjects should be paid attention. All the three subjects should be um,
It's equally balanced. What you want to say?
There should be equally balanced attention to all these three subjects,
So, like,
because
mm,
because it happens that sometimes a student uh, may even get full marks in a particular subject, or say two subjects, but he or she underperforms in the third subject, then he or she may not qualify the exam.
okay. So means it should be an equal ratio of knowledge for all these three subjects to qualify
Yes,
this
sir.
exam.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And one more thing, like if someone has like a dream of being into IITs for particular subject wise, not like for BTech or something. It's like for maths or physics or something. You want to pursue the PhD degree. So in that case, I can say that it's good to have a linear learning. But at the
Yes.
same time, when you are giving your class 12 exam or class 10 exam, you cannot make this linear path of study. You should be a divergent. You should be a good uh, learner for all these subjects. So next is, how do you think is the right time to start preparing for change? What is the right stage where you can start this preparation?
I think there is no fixed time to start preparing for JEE. Wherever you are in your journey, you must start from there only.
Yeah. So it's not like you need to prepare at class 8, 9, 10, or in 11, 12.
No, definitely not.
Uh, okay. So if someone starts at class 11 or 12, then what do you
Yes, sir.
think? Is the time enough to prepare for this exam? Or
It is
do
more
you?
than enough.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so I would love to hear that when you started, like in class
I started my
9.
preparation from the beginning of class 11.
Okay, not like before class 10.
No, sir.
Okay. So, will that harm if someone start before the boards of class 10 or in class 8, 9? Like,
It is definitely not recommended to start JEE preparation before class 10 board exam or in class 9 or something, because it is not much of use. It is not it will not create any significant difference,
okay,
because most of the concepts are based on class 10 only. If you don't study class 10 properly and try to learn class 11 and 12 topics in class 9 and 10, then you will mess up your class 10 board also, and the student may not even get science in class 11 and 12. So that
exactly.
is a problem.
So yes,
So clearly it is not advisable to start preparing for JEE in class 9 and 10.
okay. So even some students they join coaching centers for the foundation course of the IIT exams during this class 8, 9, 10 days. But according to you, you're saying it's not recommended to start at that age because
Yes, sir.
there is a wide gap between the class 10 and class 11 syllabus
Yes, sir.
because as we enter class 11 there is a there is much more what you have studied in class 10, and that part of your studies are only required for your preparation. That is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
So students, please go through all these points what is making. So I have the last question, Yogi. So I'll not take much time because it's quite night now. So we are recording this video. So yes. So the last question is, what were your emotions after taking JE Advance on the day of results?
I was in a state of mixed emotions. After the day advanced exam is of 6 hours duration. So after the exam, I was completely exhausted. All my means I was totally exhausted. I was feeling very tired, sleepy, hungry. I was very feeling very happy also, because the exam is over. I was excited to enjoy my holidays after JEE. I was in a state of mixed emotions.
Yes, because it's a long journey that you have
Yes, sir.
prepared, and then finally the day you wrote everything what you have with you, and
Yes, sir.
that's what the reason maybe, because of your tiredness and exhaustness. So, it's good to hear you, Yogi. Thank you
Yes,
so much that you have come here to motivate all the young students, your brothers and sisters, those who are uh, preparing for the JEE exam. And we all teachers from St. Joseph School are really proud of you that we have taught you at some point of your age, and even we enjoyed teaching you because, as I already said, you are a very good learner that makes you different from all other students. So thank you so
thank
much, Yogi, for being with us. I would love to see you again with some other motivational suggestion. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you. See you again. Have a good day, and all the best for your IT journey.
yes, thank you.
Bye, Yogi. Have a good day.